Let's look at the three ways of calculating economic profit. They are mathematically all exactly the same method. It's just the formulae are presented in slightly different ways, different orders. But you know, those of you who are only good at maths will see they are identical methods. Essentially, what the economic profit is the net operating profit with tax taken out. That's what we call NOPAT, net operating profit after tax, with a finance charge deducted. And the finance charge is the cost of capital percentage, WACC, weighted average cost of capital, multiplied by your total market value of finance. So first of all, let's find the weighted average cost of capital, and to do that we need the cost of equity. That comes straight from the capital asset pricing model. So it's the risk-free rate, 4%, plus the beta, 1.2, multiplied by the equity risk premium, which is the market return, 11%, minus the risk-free rate, 4%. So there's a calculation, that's 12.4%. Once we've got the cost of equity, we know what the cost of debt is in this particular problem, it's 6%. We're ignoring tax in this problem. So the weighted average cost of capital is just the weighted average. It's the weighted average of the debt. The total finance is 7 million debt plus 10 million equity, so 17 million. So the proportion of debt is 7 over 17 multiplied by the cost of debt, 6%, plus the proportion of finance that is equity, that's 10 divided by 17, multiplied by the cost of equity, 12.4%. So again, there's the working, and that works out at 9.76%. So let's look at the first method, and it's simply what I said. It's NOPAT minus a finance charge. NOPAT we're given as 2 million. The finance charge is the WACC times the total finance. We just calculated the WACC, 9.76%. The total finance is 17 million. That is an economic profit, in other words, a surplus over and above the minimum required of £0.34 million. In the second method, we use the return on investment. The return on investment is the proportion of, or the yield between NOPAT and our total finance. So NOPAT, as we can see, is simply ROI times the finance minus the WACC. So in other words, in the first method, we simply take NOPAT and we adjust that to make it ROI times finance. The ROI, there's the working, is the NOPAT divided by the finance, so it's 11.76%. And so we get 11.76 times 17 minus 9.76 times 17.34 again. The third method, well, to get to the third method, look at the second method again, and you'll see that in both terms you have finance. So pull the finance part out, and you're left with return on investment minus the WACC, both of which are multiplied by finance. That's 11.76 minus 9.76 multiplied by 17, again 0.34 million. They are all identical to each other.